Hey guys, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Welcome back to Kings and Heroes. Due to popular demand, I'm going to show you a bit of the character creation. If all goes well, we're going to have a look at an Orc because it was specifically requested, and then we're going to create a Dwarven character because I wanna. Sorry for the chair squeak. So this is Igoraz, my previous character. I kind of like that he still looks at the screen. You know, he looks at you while you move him around. That's kind of. Look, he's such a deviant. You know he is. You know he gets up to some shit on like a Friday night in the back of the tavern. Anyway, let's create a character here.
I'm but a helpless crone wandering in the woods.
Bullshit. Bullshit. So the character creation is actually, I really like it. It's really atmospheric and it plays into my lust for roleplay. So we got, you know, the old crone and she helps you through the process. You're basically picking, I guess, an analog of tarot cards. It's really cool. So first we pick our class, I guess. As you can see, we've got Champion, which is your warrior guardian sort of tank role. You've got your Cleric, which is your healer, Wizard, Rogue, and Ranger. And there you go. It's all pretty standard. It's really stereotypical, classic fantasy stuff, and I don't mind that at all. So let's go with the
charge into battle.
Let's go with the champion. Actually, you know, we'll hear what she says while my chair squeaks insanely. We'll listen to what she says for each class.
You charge into battle. You are the hand of judgment. You are a master of the elements. By the time they see you, it will be too late. You are unrivaled in your mastery of the bow.
There you go. So we're going to go with the champion.
Charge into battle.
Next. And we've got our 6 classes here. Human, dwarf, elf, halfling, orc, goblin.
A race as old as time, original rulers of the 10 kingdoms. Strong and stout, they are the captains of industry. Lithe and quick, the picture of coordination and control. Many will underestimate you because of your size, a fatal mistake. Renowned for their strength and fury, not for their diplomacy. Clever and cunning, a powerful ally, or a deadly foe.
Alright, so we're going to go with an orc.
Renowned for their strength and fury.
As you can see, all the races, quiet old lady. All the races have different bonuses and whatnot. Orcs start with a +2 bonus to strength, +1 constitution. Screen's quite far away, it's pretty small. -1 intelligence and -1 wisdom. Let's keep going here. Alright, now the fun begins. We're actually going to roll dice here, and you can spend as much time as you want trying to get the best stats. So what do we got here? Roll the dice for your character's stats. Hover over a card to see a description. Minimum 3, maximum 18. There you go. And it actually tells you the primary and secondary stats that you want to try and focus on for the champion. So of course our primary is strength, our secondary is dexterity. So this actually allows you to, you know, to keep rolling until you get something good. Our strength is actually pretty good here. I think then it gets boosted up another 2 because of our innate orcliness, but our dexterity is crap. So let's roll again. That's a little more like it, but I think I want to boost it even further. That's just not going to work for me.
I do have other customers waiting.
No, you don't. I will be your only customer ever. Who do you think is going to come and see you out here in the woods, creepy old lady with the owl? Hey, that's a little more like it. Then we've also got, I guess, a reasonably high constitution and charisma, which seems odd for an orc, but look, I'm cool with it. Our intelligence, wisdom are going to be even lower than this as a result of our I suppose, bonuses or lack thereof with the orc. But I'm happy with that. It's not going to be a character we're going to continue with anyway. It's just for the sake of seeing how things go. So here is your alignment.
Do not let the darkness consume you. Careful. Those who serve themselves usually end up serving someone else. At least there is a method to your madness. There is a fine line between freedom and madness. Someday you will have to decide. Those who value law above all else often miss the bigger picture. In many instances, the end does not justify the means. You are guided by higher principles and sound judgment. Many begin lawful and good, but end up someplace else.
So that's interesting. She's actually got, like, a negative thing to say pretty much about all of them except for neutral good. So if you're seeking her approval, I think neutral good's the way to go. But we're going to go chaotic evil. Chaotic eagle. That should be a roleplay character that I should create. The chaotic evil. I would love that. Here we go.
Do not let the darkness consume you. They will sing songs to your glory for thousands of years.
And that's the basic character creation. As you can see, we've got all our choices over here. We can name him. We're going to call him Chemicals because that's one of the subscribers that requested this video. Looks like we can only be male at the current juncture, but at the moment this serves as a randomizing button, I think. But this suggests to me that eventually we will be able to have females. There's even a space for it there. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what female orcs are all about. But, you know, we can pick our height, which is pretty cool. I think if you're going to go orc, you definitely want to be a big guy. We'll go through all the skin colors here. Not a huge range, but, you know, I'm not too fussed about that. You know, orcs are supposed to be certain colors, I guess. We'll go with a red guy because, you know, hey, that's pretty cool. Age seems to be locked off at the moment, but look, I assume that's going to be a thing later on. We've got a choice of 3 basic faces as of the recording of this video. I don't know if this is going to be expanded upon later, but we'll go with this guy. And then different hairstyles. I think we want to go with that. That's probably the best way to go. And different hair colors. I think I like the black and the beard. I think it's pretty clear that we need to go with this sort of cranky, crazy Kong sort of beard. He's definitely one of the DK crew. And traits. What does this do? Okay, so in this case, it's sort of like the facial tattoos. There we go. It's all pretty simple stuff. You know, we'll make him look like, hang on, get back there. No, that's the beard. Back there, please. Or is it over here? Yeah, we'll make him look a little bit like Darth Maul, you know. I'm cool with that. And the eye color, hold on a second. Looks like there's a blanked out eye color, so I'm not sure what that does. But there you go. I think I might make him green. Green. Beautiful. And then we just click next. And there you go. We are in the game as Chemicals, the Orc Champion. There he goes. He's pretty cool. He's rocking it. Big old sword. Big old shield on his arm. Just looking just terrifying and grumpy and just generally unpleasant and out for blood. I love it. There you go, guys. So now we'll switch over to character creation again, and we'll make ourselves a dwarf of some kind.
Your kingdom awaits.
All right, here we go. I'm thinking like a cleric.
You are the hand of judgment.
Yeah, apparently we're the hand of judgment. Gotta go with a dwarf this time.
Strong and stout, they are the captains of industry.
So we're going to get a +1 to strength, +2 to constitution, -1 dexterity, and -1 intelligence. Unfortunately, our secondary, you know, sort of focus here, stat-wise, is intelligence. So it's maybe not the best idea to roll with a Dwarf Cleric. It doesn't seem like the worst idea on the face of the planet. I feel like maybe a Orc Mage is probably the worst thing you could do. But this might be a little bit of a hard road. Might have to spend more time rolling. And keep in mind, you can roll... you can roll as many times as you want. There's no limit. And conceivably, you can eventually maybe stumble upon 18s across the board. But the devs have said, look, the chances are so minute. Do not waste your time doing it. But hey, if you're committed and you want like the perfect character, I challenge you guys. I challenge you. And if you do, you better goddamn tweet me the screenshots, or it didn't happen. All right, what are we getting here? Wisdom, primary, intelligence, secondary. Not good enough. I definitely want a really high intelligence to counteract our -1 to intelligence.
I do have other customers waiting.
Whoa, that's pretty good. The wisdom isn't anywhere near high enough, but that's the sort of intelligence that I'm looking for. Man, it looks like can only have one, but not the other. Oh man, get going, come on. Hey, there we go. That's perfectly acceptable. We're gonna get a boost to strength anyway, and our constitution. Look, our constitution is crap, but we've got a little bit of a boost to it. But I'm just, I don't know. I'm kind of down with that 14 intelligence and 16 wisdom. Those are our primary attributes. So look, let's go for it. I think. Oh man, this is like Sophie's choice. Let's just have a look at some of these options here.
Ah, there is a fine line between freedom and madness.
You know, I'm tempted to go chaotic neutral. You know, you are driven by your own desires and do not like to be hindered by laws and traditions. You believe you have the right to act as you want. Otherwise, chaotic good, maybe?
In many instances, the end does not justify the means.
You believe in the freedoms that come with living a good life. You are kind-hearted towards others and let your conscience direct your actions. You know what? That's probably a little more appropriate for the kind of character I want to create rather. You know, a little bit of, ends justify the means. Do whatever it takes to get the job done and have the good result. Let's continue.
They will sing songs to your glory for thousands of years.
I'm looking forward to hearing those songs. Oh, okay. We can actually be a female dwarf straight off the bat. So this is the first class that I've actually... Look, I haven't created a human or anything like that, but this is the first class that I've created that actually has both male and female options there. So that confirms that, look, at least some of the classes will have the option of being one or the other. That's really cool. Alrighty, so we will be a dude because I want to get some savage beard action going on here. We'll make him... Oh man, I really like the idea of a short dwarf, but I also want to be kind of stocky. Let's make him, halfway. And let's be... Oh man, a pink-nosed dwarf. I kind of like what's going on there. All ruddy-faced and whatnot. Look, let's make him kind of Italian-y, so, a slightly more olive. I'm happy with that. Age, again, is locked off. We've only got two face choices here. We definitely want the bigger nose, if at all possible. I'm going to change the hair color first, I think. Yeah, and we'll see how we go. What kind of hair action have we got here? Bald. Alright. I'm kind of into the not George Costanza, like George Costanza's father. I forgot what his first name is. I'm kind of into that sort of look. The beard, we need a large resplendent beard. I kind of like what's going on there. That's pretty good. Oh, that's even better. But look, I think we'll go with that, not to make him too beard heavy. And traits. Okay, again, it's the face paint. I like that because it's sort of war painty and less kind of I'm a fucking demon. So yeah, I'm cool with that. And eye color, we'll make him sort of brownish. And we'll give him a name. Oh man, what are some of the ridiculous like fluffy names that I created for dwarves when I was writing short fantasy stories when I was a child? Huarin, I think, was one shitty name that I came up with. Yeah, right, let's go with that. Why the hell not? Just throw a W in there somewhere. It'll sound dwarvish somehow. And there you have it. Huarin, our Dwarven Cleric Smith fellow with his hammer and whatnot. I like where this is going. Alright, so what sort of stuff we got here? Oh, okay, we're just sort of healing kind of stuff straight off the bat. I like it. I like what's going on here. Cool beans, sort of generally magical. I can deal with it. There you go, just smacking people up. Beautiful. I love it. I love where this is going. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer. Wait for it. Wait for it. Out.